Hello and welcome to the Generation Gap podcast. I'm totally not Chibunka. I'm Lunchbox.
I'm Gleek.
And as you can see, instead of going through and watching The Red-Headed Stranger and watching Attack on Titan,
All the things we were supposed to watch. Our homework for this week.
I've let everyone down in a horrible blaze of glory, and proceeded to do nothing but watch random episodes of All in the Family. Not even All in the Family is in order.
Just random.
Just random episodes of All in the Family.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
I understand the feeling. I have no life either.
Well, the thing is, like, I actually got Thursday off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't have to go out and run for anybody. And I was just, it was just one of those days where I didn't feel like going to fucking work, like, every day. And I texted my boss and I was like, I don't have to fill in for anybody. And if I still do you mind if I just go ahead and take off? And he was like, well, ask so-and-so just to see. And so I went ahead and I called him and I was like, do you just mind if I take off? He was like, did you already talk to... He was like, did you already talk to what's-his-face? And I was like, yeah. He said it was cool. And he was like, yeah, fine. Fuck it. Take off.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, so...
It ain't like you haven't put in plenty of fucking work.
Oh, my fucking God. Having to fill in for everybody and work on Saturdays and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I stepped out of the shower and I was like, I'm sorry, Dad, you had to wake me up. And he was like, yeah, fuck it. Go and do what you want today.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, but I eat lunch at 11 up here at the town snack shop.
Oh, yeah, the gossip center.
So, I was like, alright, fuck it. So I came over here Thursday morning, turned on the air conditioner, and proceeded to nap. Like, no one had ever napped before. I woke up a couple of times. Like, well, I stayed up till at least 11 to go and eat lunch with my dad before he went to work.
Mm-hmm.
After that, dude, it was a day of absolute nothing. I think my mom came over for like 10 minutes and like sat and talked to me for a minute. She was like, do you want to like go somewhere?
No, I don't.
I was laying in bed and I was like, no. Do you want to get out and party with your friends and do shit like that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to watch motivational television to actually learn things?
No.
Nah.
I want to sit right here and do nothing. Well, there's days that you earn that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's why people take vacations, I mean, believe me, I've had times working in places it'd be like, I would love to have one fucking day.
Oh, just nothing.
Nothing. Just where I ain't got nothing to fucking do. I don't have to think.
Have you ever had that feeling like more intensely on a Monday?
Yeah.
Every single Monday, it's Garfield. When I roll out of bed, I'm like, oh, fuck, I hate Mondays.
I'm going to eat all the foods.
I'm going to have all the lasagna. But, dude, it's just like, I don't normally drink a fuck ton of caffeine.
Yeah.
Except for on Mondays. Like, I've tried to wean myself off of quite a bit of, drinking energy drinks. I'm not really like your traditional, coffee drinking person.
Oh, I used to be. I can't drink coffee nowhere like I used to.
Dude, I know, like, ever since we've been hanging out, like, there's been 2-3 things that you drink. Like, coffee, Dr. Pepper.
Tea.
And tea.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's fucking standard for me to, like, every fucking time I've came over and woke your ass up on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's been, like, hair all out looking like Doc Brown in the 70s.
Yeah.
It just, I've been like, hey, Doc, what are you doing? And you're like, hold on a minute, lunch Brian. I'll get some coffee. Just shuffles out of the room looking like,
I can't do it, though. Not no more.
Yeah?
I mean, I told you one episode or two back. Mm-hmm. I drink a couple of cups of coffee. Dude, I get that little jittery feeling in my chest. And it's been fucking with me.
Dude.
And I refuse to drink the caffeinated coffee. I mean,
it's just not right.
Fuck that. That is taking a shower with a raincoat on. I mean, honestly, it is. It's just, why the fuck even bother?
It's like having sex with a condom. Why the fuck even bother? I mean,
I understand the sentiment, but yeah.
But I don't know, dude. It's been such a thing for me. Like, the only times like I'll drink coffee, it will be like the most white girlist shit. Like the white girl that really doesn't fucking care anymore. More like I have a soccer mom coffee diet.
A mocha frappuccino.
Not even that. I'm like, I just go to Burger King and I'm like, you know that coffee slushy you got? And they're like, what? Yeah, the coffee slushy. Can you give me that mocha? Yeah. Also make it a large. Actually, can you take your big fucking plastic cup, put that fucking coffee slushy in there? No, sir, we can't. Fuck it. Go ahead and give me a large. Give me 2.
I went into work one time, man. And I remember I got up, looked at the clock, and I was like, fuck, I've got literally like 10 minutes to get to fucking work. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Dude, I was just, I don't know what it was. I was dragging ass that day. Just could not wake the fuck up. I get to work, and I remember, man, it had damn coffee machines, and it had like 20 different, it's what it seemed like, 20 different kinds of fucking coffee.
Yeah.
You know? And I said, fuck it. I just went over to where these fucking double espresso shots were and opened up like 3 of them motherfuckers and just sucked them down. Yeah, I was ready for work, boy. God, yeah.
Dude.
And you want to piss me off? I mean, genuinely, piss me the fuck off. Hand me a cup of fucking hazelnut coffee. I fucking hate that shit. I can't stand the smell. I just, no. I got stuck with a cup of that one time, you know, like while working, and I was like, this tastes like burnt ass.
I don't think I've ever tried hazelnut.
Oh, it sucks, dude. It stinks. The actual coffee itself has a stench to it.
Well, I don't like putting things into other things that I don't know the flavor of already.
Yeah.
Like, you know, mocha's fine because it's just fucking chocolate. I wish they would just come out and like stop calling it mocha. Call it fucking chocolate. Yeah. Okay? They call caramel. Mm-hmm. I mean,
it's burnt sugar.
Yeah.
It's burnt sugar. That's all caramel is.
Yeah, but on the menu, it's either like a mocha coffee or mocha frappuccino or caramel frappuccino. Why don't you say chocolate or caramel, you fuck? But
and while this other fancy names just say milk in it.
Yeah.
You put milk in it.
Let me get a third option here, which is probably the best for a frozen coffee. Mm-hmm. French vanilla.
Yeah.
French vanilla frozen coffee is the bomb, and then Monster has this stuff they don't. They used to have it up here.
Monster?
Yeah. Ugh. Monster iced coffees or whatever the fuck they're called. They have one called Irish Blend. Ugh. And it tastes like cold coffee with cold Baileys in it.
I was about to say it better come with some Jameson or something.
It fucking tastes awesome. And then they used to have a Monster Java Russian, which tastes like which legitimately tasted like vodka.
Really?
Like in your coffee, no shit.
I never understood that shit. I mean, you like them. I've seen other people like them, but Monster, any of that stuff,
yeah, but
I just never cared for any of that.
For me, it used to be like an all-day fucking thing. I would drink them. Mm-hmm. Like, it didn't matter what fucking time of day. And then I got to where it was just a morning thing. Mm-hmm. Like, because that is really a replacement for, I guess, a morning coffee.
Yeah.
I need a little bit of an energy boost today. I was going to drink a fucking Monster.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll just grab a coffee and be done with it. I mean, honestly. You know, you're talking about iced coffee. There's another thing that'll piss me off.
Cold coffee?
Cold. I'll drink it. I ain't going to say, it's coffee. I'll drink it. But God damn it. Just shit.
My dad is, which we've had several conversations about my dad.
He's an interesting character.
He's a very interesting character.
You can't ever quite figure his ass out.
That's the wonderful thing about him.
Exactly. I mean, some people you can fucking talk to them a couple of times and like, I've got this motherfucker pegged. I know exactly where they're coming from. Everything about them.
Dad, no. My dad has always had the ability to do one thing that I thought was amazing. He can power nap, and he didn't know how power naps worked. Mm-hmm. All right, he can during the middle of the day, if he's dragging ass, what he can do, he can lay down for 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Wake up and be fully rested.
fuck that. That would fuck me up.
Now listen to this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
He wakes up if he wakes up in the morning around say 7. It's 7 on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee's already made. What he'll do is he'll go and he'll pour himself a hot cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So he'll sit there. He'll watch like the BBC America, which is playing The Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking know he does, because I can hear the theme music wherever I'm there. Used to be there on the weekends.
Yeah.
And
you've heard it so much you could hear it in your sleep and just know he's watching.
It's time to get up. Time to watch some fucking Star Trek. But so he'll start drinking on this cup of coffee, and it might be the first one, it might be the second one, it might be the third one, and then he'll take a nap. And then, my dad can, both my parents can do this. They can drink a fucking pot of coffee and go right to sleep.
That's like going to sleep on Coke.
Yeah.
Which I've done in my stupid fucking days early on, but yeah.
But he'll leave it. He might take a couple sips out of it, put it down, and then lay on his side, and then fucking go to sleep on the fucking couch. He'll turn around and wake back up. Mm-hmm. After a coughing fit, takes a whiz. Yeah. Sit back down. Sip that same cup of cold, black coffee.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Doesn't fucking care. Doesn't bother him.
Well, see, I like coffee warm, but I get pissy. There's a point. I want it at least fucking like, I don't know, a little above room temperature. There's a point.
I guess it's like me with cold beer.
Yeah.
I would drink. I love ice cold beer. Mm-hmm. Every type of beer I love ice cold. Mm-hmm. But if it gets a little bit above that, it's fine for a little while. Room temperature beer, throw it the fuck away. Even if it is allowed to get room temperature, to me, it can't ever lose that.
Yeah,
skunky.
Well, the weird thing, beer can be too cold for me. It can.
Blasphemy.
I swear to God, it can. I would rather have a beer cool.
Fuck that.
Not cold, not hot. Just somewhere in between.
Dude, if I could have a beer at 33 degrees, that would be, to me, the best fucking beer that you can ever possibly have. Because it just needs to be fucking ice cold.
Well, you can't taste it though. That's the thing. I mean,
who needs to taste alcohol?
Well, yeah, good point.
I mean,
yeah. Let's not fuck around here. You're not drinking for the taste.
Yeah. We're not fancy lushes. Come on, it's just dude. It makes me think of fucking girls' drinks. Girls' drinks are made as fruity as possible, just so they can't taste the fucking alcohol, and it might have half a shot in it. Yeah. Okay. That's what
like that time we had that fucking. Well, you can go ahead, but I'll tell it afterward.
Like that's why it's so hard to get girls drunk at the bar, unless you make them a roofie colada and you change your name to Bill Cosby. Don't date rape, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody condones date rape.
I'm Dr. Huxtaboo. I'm gonna rape you.
Oh, I love putting my dick where it don't belong. Dude.
Who would have thought? Now, as a side note, dude.
Hold on a second. Old dirty bastard. I'm gonna quote him.
Okay.
Dropping rhymes like Cosby dropping babies. Okay.
Like Cosby dropping roofies. No, honestly, dude. Let's go back in time. It's the 80s. The Cosby Show is the fucking big thing. They ain't even brought out the little scab fucking kids that come in the later episodes, you know? We still got young Rudy and all that shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would have believed it if you said, you see that guy there? You know, the new family man, father of America.
Yeah.
Rapist.
What?
Nobody would have fucking believed you.
No one would believe you. Dude, even today, it took that manuscript or that court document of where he said that he bought Quaaludes
Yeah, which
purpose.
Where in the fuck did he get Quaaludes then? Because they
it was back during the 80s that they were having this case.
Yeah, but they quit making Quaaludes like in what, 81, 82?
I don't know. I wasn't around. Yeah. I mean, the Wolf of Wall Street guy was still able to get him into the late 80s.
Well, yeah, he had big money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was talking about he bought Quaaludes for the fact of giving it to women to have sex with. Mm-hmm. They didn't even, like, he didn't say anything about, like, fucking doping them up and raping them. Mm-hmm. Everyone, just like cocaine back during those days, everyone took drugs and fucked. I mean, it was just a fucking matter of fact. Like, Studio 54 and all this, like all the stories you hear about there. Oh yeah, they didn't do any drugs in Studio 54.
Oh God, no.
No, God.
No. And, hell no.
Even fucking today, like, let's go get some Adderall. Fuck. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Believe me, even in my time, there was versions of that.
Well, it doesn't.
But if you
to me, that doesn't like prove or disprove anything. Mm-hmm. He got Quaaludes to give them to women that he was looking to have sex with. Mm-hmm. Well, was it consensual before they took the Quaaludes? How do you sneak Quaaludes into a drink?
Were they both taking them and like partying on the shit?
Yeah, like what? It's like we can go into a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
About like, and we can piss off feminists. Just fucking piss them off because I know a lot of states. I've been talking.
Feminists get pissed off just waking up in a goddamn morning.
Yeah. White cis scum.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The whole thing about it is it brings up like a thing of consent, right? Mm-hmm. And I ask every feminist that I ever talk to the same question. Mm-hmm. I'm like, woman goes to a bar, she drinks. A guy who's already been drinking. Neither one of them are blackout, right? They decide to hook up and go back to his place or go back to her place or fuck in the car or fuck in a stairwell. Fuck somewhere, right?
Right there on the fucking dance floor. Who gives a shit?
Behind the dumpster. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
All right. Upon going home, going to bed, waking up, she regrets it. Mm-hmm. All right?
Yeah, how's that rape?
Yeah, how's that rape? Mm-hmm. Like, they both gave consent. Mm-hmm. They were both under the influence of a substance. Mm-hmm. Who is the rapist, if anybody raped anybody?
Yeah, if they both entered into it, it's a big kettle of worms.
It is. Like,
and there's no answer to it because it's situational. Well, it goes down to what was the situation at the moment.
Well, it's all right. There's talking to somebody who's from the state of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. They say that you cannot give consent under the influence of alcohol. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That is in their state law.
So you have one sip of beer, one sip,
and you lose your right to give consent. Like hold on, like this. It's the same to me. It doesn't even like fucking apply to the same question. Both are under the influence of alcohol. Mm-hmm. Then neither one of them can give consent.
Yeah.
They're both rapists?
Exactly. How do you...
They raped each other. Does it then nullify the rape?
If you rape each other, does it nullify the rape? So 2 rapes equal a right?
I don't fucking know.
Oh my God, I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah.
Like...
How would...
Dude,
how does that even happen?
If I was a judge in Pennsylvania, I think I would have to like fucking drink up there in the stand as soon as it's like, oh fuck, we have a rape case. God damn it, just tilt one the fuck back.
Exactly. You just, I don't even know where to. You can't even approach that.
Yeah.
Now here's another question,
Wait
a minute. What about times? All right. I was with a chick one time, and I remember very plainly we were fucking around, went at it. I had my fun. I got off. I'm done. And I'm like, all right, let's chill for a bit. She turns around. No. Next thing she's all over my dick trying to get it hard again. All right. I'm done for a while, man. Yeah. But no, she's got a mouthful of it and just not taking no for an answer.
So
was that rape?
But if you were to try to do the same, like you eventually fucked again.
Eventually, yeah. I mean, I finally, though, I was like, would you get off of it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like, give me a minute. You know,
Yeah.
Even then, it's, like, fucking mutually understandable. It's like, yes, you still have consent.
Yeah.
But just fucking give me a minute.
Yeah,
like, do a little courtesy thing.
Yeah.
But if you were to turn around
Mm-hmm.
and do that to a girl, and then she was to go to police, like, if you were to go to the police with that,
Yeah.
dude, they would laugh you out of the fucking office.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, like, if she got off and then she's like, all right, we're done for a while. And you're like, no.
No.
You go down on her and, like...
I want to bust my nut. And then,
Yeah.
like, she's like, no. And then fucking goes to the cops.
Yeah.
Dude. All right. I read it. Like, we've talked quite a bit about green tech stories.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I read one the other day, and I'm not gonna fucking throw it out there like a green tech story. I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this goes along with the subject that we had. Dude finally talked his girlfriend into letting him jizz in her face.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just something that I guess the guy wanted to do, and she was like, "Fine."
Yeah.
Fine.
Why?
Just do it. Who the fuck cares? So,
Yeah.
Dude jizzes in her face.
Okay.
Goes in her eye. Hurts. Goes in her hair. She's pissed. She was like screaming and saying, "You promised me I'd get my fucking hair!" So, she goes in the bathroom. She's calling like an asshole and shit and like washing it out. Now listen to this. Okay, I don't know where the story fucking went off from here after the green tech story, because he asked like the dudes in the forum, if she had a fucking sustainable case. She broke up with him because of that.
But she gave him permission.
Yeah, she broke up with him because of that, and then was debating on whether or not to file charges.
What fucking charges?
Exactly, it was consensual.
I see. What's she going to go into court and say he got nut in my hair?
It got in my hair. That's when I reject consent. He's already fucking done.
What? Oh God. That just puts a knuckle in my fucking brain, dude. Just a big knot.
Dude.
You know what it makes me? A random thing just popped in my head, dude. From years back, talking about a girl and her hair. This was like early fucking Maury Povich. Okay? And I can remember not watching the whole episode, but seeing like a clip. And I remember there was some chick boo-hooing and just carrying on doing some shit. And the assault that happened, which, yeah, it was pretty fucking creepy, and this is creepy. But the girl was talking about she woke up, and this guy was beating off over top of her using her hair. Like, had her hair wrapped around his dick, and he's beating off. And she woke up just as he was nutting, okay? For years, dude, me and my fucking buddies, you know, because we all saw it, right?
Yeah.
It become a laughing, like a joke for us, all right? Was this heifer crying? And I remember her crying it was just so fucking over the top.
Just bawling her eyes out.
And she was, and then he jizzed in my hair. Dude, I know it's silly now thinking back on it. At the moment, it was the funniest goddamn thing we had heard.
That's comedy gold.
Yeah.
Even like right now, that's comedy fucking gold.
But years later, all my buddies, you know, we could be fucking around doing something and somebody would just say that shit and just be able to crack everybody the fuck up. God damn, that was way the hell back, dude. I mean, I think that was like his first year on the show.
Dude, every time I think about Maury Povich, I either think of one or two things. You're not the father. Bitch goes right into the back. He goes and consoles her. And it's like, we're going to help you find the dad, you fucking skank.
The dude does the fucking happy dance.
Yeah. He's like, fuck yeah, I told you I want my fucking baby. Look how ugly that bastard is. And then, that
motherfucker is cockeyed like Jerome.
This episode of Who is the Daddy, we get Jerome on the show. But that and the fucking fat ass 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. I'm a big dude. Okay? Yeah, imagine that. A fucking guy named Lunchbox being skinny. I I'm a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was never that big when I was a kid.
Yeah.
All of these like little 5-year-olds, every single one of them look like the fucking Michelin Man.
Yeah.
And this is the funniest shit.
They're little Hamburglar grimace looking motherfuckers.
Like there was, fuck. I think there was one where it was talking about how this like little girl's dream was to be like a ballerina dancer, and I was like, not with them fucking cankles.
Not unless you're doing a stage act of fucking Fantasia where they need the hippos. You remember the hippos and the little tutus?
Fuck. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
But dude, fucking... Do you realize that there are only like 3 talk shows now on television? Like, I know in the 90s there was like what, fucking like 10?
There was a ton, man.
Like, right, I remember... Well, now there's fucking Jerry Springer, of course. That fucker's never going off of the air.
No.
Ever.
No.
There's Steve Okos, the guy that started on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
And then there's Maury. Those are the 3. Dude, I remember fucking...
Ricky Lake had one.
Joan Rivers had one.
Yeah.
Fucking even Rush Limbaugh back during the 80s had one.
Not, wait a minute.
Well, it was...
He would come on and do like a news program in the mornings.
Yeah, he did like a news program during the mornings, and he also like did opinion pieces where he went out to the audience like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I used to watch that shit before I went to school.
So it was kind of...
I kind of actually missed that show. That was a good show.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I listen to Rush every fucking day.
Yeah, I used to.
Fucking me.
Oh, you ain't got no choice. What the fuck else you gonna do? Sit and listen to the same old rock songs over and over?
Dude, I had to just get away from listening to radio music, because like I drive for anywhere between 10 to 12 hours a day, and there's only so many fucking times you can hear the noise.
I'm willing to disagree, but yet understand where you're coming from,
dude. When you can tell,
because I love me some Quiet Riot. Sorry,
because when you can tell or start to tell when the cycle starts over again of songs, like for a 2-day period.
Yeah.
Or when they are allowed to play different music over a 2-week period. And then they stop playing the song you really, really, really fucking like completely for a couple weeks. Kind of get a little bit pissed.
Well, you can blame that on modern radio.
Well, yeah, I can blame that on modern radio.
Where it's like,
why, like if I do listen to music now, like while driving, I have the little like FM broadcaster thing. I'm plugging my phone.
Yeah.
Fucking go about it like that. But I can't fucking stand anymore hopping in the truck and be like, all right, I'm gonna fucking listen to music, and then not be able to hear the shit that I want to hear.
Well, it used to be. I mean, nowadays it's like they're franchising it shit. What is it, like Clear Channel, people like that? They give them a fucking preset fucking list. Everybody gets the same fucking playlist.
Yeah.
And I understand it's the idea of a homogenized product. It's almost like being able to go into a Kentucky Fried Chicken in all 50 states.
Yeah.
But I remember the radios, even around here, the rock stations. There was literally a guy fucking spinning fucking records. And
he, every now and then, was like, he really got on a kick and he wanted to hear like this song like once a day.
Yeah. Or sometimes, guy would be playing it, and I remember they'd play shit you never heard sometimes. He'd be like, and now we're going to listen to the B-side of that album.
Yeah, because he wanted to hear it.
Yeah. But that shit kind of changed, I'd say, early, mid-90s.
But
and I'm sure even before that, they were doing it, the franchise bullshit.
But at least if I, like, the way I got to thinking about it, if I listen to talk radio, it might be the same 3 or 4 assholes every day. But at least they talk about different shit.
Yeah.
And I love when they all get on like the same wavelength of like what the big story is of the day. Like fucking Hillary Clinton's email shit that came out.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Which is that is a serious fucking issue right there.
Dude,
this bitch had a goddamn server.
She wore
in a fucking a condominium
in the bathroom.
What? And you are fucking Secretary of State
with like a cloth?
Oh my god. That ranks right up there with her fucking husband arguing over what the definition of the word
is.
I literally spazzed the fuck out back when I heard that. I watched live, when that shit come on TV.
That depends on what your definition of is. Don't y'all love me yet?
No!
Come
I
on.
hated that son of a bitch.
Come on. I'm a Southerner.
You know how much drugs I flew into fucking Hope, Arkansas?
You want me to play saxophone again or nah?
I seen that shit live. Arsenio.
Yeah, Arsenio Hall.
I saw that shit live. And I remember even them watching it because Rush had talked about it, that he was going to do something like that.
I can imagine Rush the entire time.
Yeah. I watched it and I remember me and my father watched that and I was like, that shit's embarrassing.
Pandering.
Yeah.
Holy shit, pandering.
Not even a little bit.
No, it's like, when it comes to pandering, alright, that's like, the way I've always seen the definition of the word pandering in my head is taking, alright, you want to spread something all over a certain demographic. That's like, to me, you use a spoon in the fucking peanut butter jar and the jelly jar, and you take it and you rim the edge of it, and you get a fucking big ass glop and you smear it thick all over. Like, that is the definition of pandering in imagery in my head.
Yeah.
Smearing that idea all over a certain demographic.
Yeah.
Just to be able to cover every fucking little bit of your ass.
Well, it's like that cartoon about business. Where this guy was like an ad agency or some kind of thing. And this dude was holding up cards, like different ad ideas. And it said, "We want your business and we'll kiss your ass to get it."
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "I like it. Run with it." But yeah, talk about pandering. Dude, that bitch. About wiping the server off.
You mean like with a cloth?
Don't you wish, why the fuck can't somebody be in the crowd? And just at that moment be able to, bitch, you know what the fuck we're talking about.
She did know what that guy was talking about.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you love to see a guy force the fucking issue and just call her ass right on the spot?
Well
that goes for any fucking politician of any flavor.
But she knew what he was talking about even before she let that line fall out of her face.
Yeah,
because
that was smug. It
was said smugly. It was said coldly, and what she said afterwards, she was like, "Look," and she called the guy by his name. I don't remember his name. "I know you're trying to make a point here." So you could have left that fucking now little sound bite out.
Yeah,
and it's so fucking infuriating.
There's a lot of that shit, dude. Almost every fucking politician does shit like that.
Dude, but it's not a little bit with Hillary Clinton. It's not not like this is like a one-time thing.
No.
I mean, let's get the fucking let's get down to basics here.
Yeah.
All right. She first got her name during the Watergate scandal because she was on the prosecution. Okay.
Yep.
And she got kicked off the prosecution for fucking lying on the Watergate scandal.
Yeah. And which think about it, the scandals that happened today compared to Watergate
are nothing.
Well, Watergate is nothing compared to some of this shit.
I can't. All right. This is. Calm down.
I want you to imagine how could we describe this? Let's take it. How can we take it back in time? The whole email server in the bathroom. You know what I mean? We take it back in time. What would be an older equivalent? All right, this bitch had a letter drop somewhere.
No, hold on. She had 18 minutes of missing tape. Let's be fucking real here. Let's compare it to something that actually happened. Yeah. All right, you have 18 minutes of missing tape, which
the nation lost its collective fucking shit over.
Over 18 minutes of missing tape that wasn't classified information, but was still involved with a court case.
Yeah.
None of this information was classified.
Yeah.
Okay? It was just Nixon trying to cover his ass.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, was knowingly having classified information sent to her and then deleting it. Classified.
Through non-secure routes.
Yeah.
This is literally, she handed it'd be like, you have orders, during a war, you have orders for the general. So instead of handing it to the fucking scout, the military scout who's going to take it under armed guard, you know what I mean?
To Benedict Arnold.
Not even.
No, yeah.
You fucking turn around and you handed this shit to a little 6-year-old, little Timmy. Go take this message to General so-and-so. You know what I'm talking about? An unsecured fucking route. She tied this to the St. Bernard, slapped his ass, and said, "Find the front, boy."
Go and get it.
Exactly. You know,
fucking St. Bernard then goes the wrong direction.
Exactly.
And gets intercepted.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he's being petted by Ivan, who goes, "What's this around your neck, there,
oh,
comrade?"
Here, comrade.
Yeah.
Oh, here, comrade. I have.
But ultimately, to quote her, "What does it matter?" Wasn't that
at this point? What does it even matter? Let's fucking get our quotes down right because this shit has been bored into my head. All right, here's a little bit behind the scenes for everybody. Normally, Gleek and I, we have quite a bit of conversations before.
Yeah.
Well, we fire up the mics. Like we've been recording a lot on Sunday and then Saturday.
Hell, sometimes on Saturday we'll have 6 hours of just sitting around bullshitting.
Sitting down and bullshitting, and that's where I know the show here is a way for us to both get shit off our chest. Our Saturday conversations is for me to get really fucking loud.
Yeah.
I've been doing it consistently now for weeks. Because I'm going to use the Sean Hannity quote here. Just because, fuck it, I don't know any other way to describe it. Election season, for people that love politics, is like every single sports playoffs, Super Bowl, March Madness, all rolled up into a 1.5 year event.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been into politics ever since I fucking watched Bob Dole and
Bob Dole don't need that.
Bob Dole and Bill Clinton go at it is like one of my earliest fucking memories. Okay?
That shit was painful.
It was.
Oh my god.
That has been bored into my brain ever since I was like 4, 5, right? What was it, like 96 election?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've had this like I was raised by self-described Democrats, which neither one of them are fucking Democrat at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, which I think they were just Democrat because that was the way that they thought that they were voting when they were growing up or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I had that in my head. Growing up in that situation, that environment, I kind of leaned more liberally.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think everyone does at a certain time.
Well, yeah. Most people, until they become educated, they're liberal.
Until I read
Once you get educated.
Yeah, until I read the Communist Manifesto, and I was like, I don't want to agree with fucking any of this.
Ain't nobody coming taking my shit.
Like, I was reading this, and I was like, why the fuck should I let somebody live with me just because they feel entitled to? I don't like entitlement. I've never been entitled to a goddamn thing in my entire life. And then it was like, oh yeah, you might be one of these things. You might be close to, you might be a conservative. And I was like, huh, really?
Well,
but
even that, I don't know.
This political season.
Oh god, this political season is gonna be a goddamn nightmare.
It's gonna be a fucking circus, and I'm so like infuriated and happy at the same time. I can't like. It's like a bitch who's bipolar that can't describe her emotions, like legitimately bipolar.
Yeah.
And cannot like put into word her emotions. She just knows that she is hysterical and distraught. Okay. This is, I think, what I'm going to feel like if I see the way that shit is rolling, if it keeps rolling that direction.
Bernie Sanders!
Oh my fucking god. A 70-something-year-old Mr. Burns-looking ass curmudgeon. Holy fuck. We used to fight against socialists. We used to be like...
We used to go to war with these assholes.
We used to, like, get death threats on the daily from these people. And now we have one that is a viable United States What the fuck is happening? Someone dig up Reagan, please.
To say no, fuck Reagan. Reagan, I understand why everybody loves him. I understand it.
No,
I understand
hold on a second.
But fuck Reagan. Fuck him.
Let's
fuck him.
dig up and reanimate Ronald Reagan circa 1970 something.
What, Nancy gonna do a fucking seance?
Yeah,
and fucking summon him up.
Reagan's reanimated corpse is gonna come back to life and kick the shit out of Bernie Sanders with the help of John Wayne.
Oh no, shalom,
dude. Fucking dude, if John Wayne was alive today, let's fucking go. Let's go fucking off the
John Wayne would just go the fuck off. Boy.
He would either one, go the fuck off, two, move to fucking Iceland or fucking Greenland, one of them fucking countries. Be Mad Maxing it out in the desert of fucking Australia, something, or he would have fucking shot himself and be like, fuck it, there's no hope left. And just fucking blew his fucking brains out. The fucking Duke would kill himself by seeing the fucking... I'm surprised Chuck Norris just hasn't even punched his own face off by this point. That's how fucking crazy this shit is.
No,
we have... No, hold on.
I think that's going to happen. I'm willing to actually make a prediction on that. I think before this entire election thing, the cycle's over, I swear to God, in some way, some form, we're going to see Chuck Norris running for some kind of office.
And it would be... fucking
even if it's local fucking mayor or something, you'll see it. But yeah, this whole fucking election cycle is fucking retarded.
We have a loudmouth, real estate agent, reality television show star. Yeah. We have two doctors. We have we have a corrupt fucking governor.
We got a Canadian.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We have a former CEO of Hewlett Packard. We have we pretty much have a fag running on the Republican side. Fucking Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
He's a log cabin Republican if anyone's ever fucking been.
He was the toe tapper, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the one that if he was elected president, his sister would be the first lady.
Okay. Why there's a question. Hang on, sidestep. Why the fuck do you have to have a quote first lady?
It's an honorary position.
It's nobility bullshit, dude. If I was a president, let's say the world stood on its head and Gleek got fucking elected president. One, all the shit in the past would be gone. I'm serious. There would be no more state fucking dinners. There's not going to be no more fucking glamorous bullshit. We're not going to have the fucking White House China. We're not going to have none of that shit. None of it. I'd be the fucking president that says, you know what? I'm going back across the street and I'm going to live in that apartment building. Do you remember the first building for, presidents to stay at and all that shit?
Yeah.
And I mean, at one time, like the Senate had like a barracks.
Yeah.
That they stayed in, and I think they should now.
Dude.
But all that pomp and circumstantial bullshit, there ain't going to be no fucking Easter egg roll every fucking year. None of that. That shit is gone. That is stupid, frivolous bullshit. And yeah, I hate to say it, I'd probably be the president that fucking meets the head of state from Russia down at the Waffle House. You know what I mean? Just so fucking plain, it makes your head hurt. It's like, all right, the president of the United States today held a summit with the fucking, the fucking prime minister of so-and-so.
And he got vanilla butter on his pancakes.
Yeah. And so what do? They sit out by the pond, drink beers, and bullshitted around a campfire. And not some fucking presser photo op bullshit. It's because we're really fucking just hanging out, shooting guns, and fishing.
This is the thing. If a president-elect Gleek was in office, I would not want to be vice president. I would not want to be part of any sort of cabinet. I would want to be like God, who was that terrible president during the 70s? Carter.
Oh yeah, Mister, I got cancer out the ass now.
Yeah. I would want to pretty much roll a rock to have like the labels peeled off, like every single fucking bottle, and put lunchbox beer on it, like fucking Bubba beer was.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was Carter's brother. Not Bubba. It was
Billy.
Billy. Yeah.
Billy beer.
You know, I've actually drank a Billy beer years ago. I drank a Billy beer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cheap ass shit.
Gut rot.
Yeah, but all that shit would be gone. When I was talking about the pompous bullshit,
the pomp and circumstance.
I would be like King Ralph. Do you remember the part where he meets with one of the African kings and they just get out and throw spears like they're fucking darts? Yeah. Fuck. But I don't know, dude. This election coming up, I'm getting right on.
We have someone who
I'm not giving a shit overall.
Is probably gonna go to fucking prison.
Yeah, she better.
That we have someone who's probably going to go to fucking prison, being for all intents and like fucking purposes, is the Democratic front runner. Mm-hmm. Someone who
by the book. Prison. By the book. The bitch is a traitor.
Yeah, yeah. Even like. With the classified documents, it goes underneath the treasonous laws.
Mm-hmm. We're not
even if you're ignorant of the fact that the document itself is classified. Mm-hmm. If you're ignorant of that fact, ignorance does not apply here.
If you're at that level of government,
well, if it's classified top secret, you should be able to tell
by the content.
Yeah. Within the first couple of lines, that's what they're saying. Like, yeah. There's a bunch of people like once you've been in a State Department,
yeah,
or any department,
it's like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Like you read the first couple of lines of it, and you're like, oh yeah, this is classified at a certain level.
Yeah,
depending on like how sensitive that information is.
Was she not paying attention?
Then you're gonna put this on a server in a fucking bathroom?
Yeah,
you're gonna have someone go into the fucking room where you send the email data on this closed network.
Yeah.
You have to know about this beforehand. Get the shit onto pretty much a thumb drive. Mm-hmm. Have them go onto another unsecured, not federal server, because that shit can't be sent out.
Yeah.
Of that loop.
Yeah.
Put it on a thumb drive, or put it on their laptop.
Yeah.
Go to another unsecured...
and sneaker net that shit anywhere they want.
And fucking throw... Yeah, dude, you go to a fucking Starbucks, and you're going to send fucking classified top secret data. You're like the thing that fucking hackers use to phish accounts all day for fucking fun. You're going to go to Starbucks Wi-Fi. You're going to sit there with your mocha fucking frappuccino.
On your Apple.
Making sure that everyone can see that you're an important Washington government worker type fucking Uma Wiener, you fucking cunt. You're gonna go and do it. I'm not saying that it's her. If anyone was to ever turn me in, I'm gonna say alleged, maybe. But
yeah,
you're gonna fucking do this shit, and then you're gonna claim ignorance. You're gonna fucking...
and make jokes of it. Yeah. Make jokes.
I just got a Snapchat account. What I like about that is those pictures go away all by themselves. And you don't have to wipe it? You mean like with the cloth?
Yeah. I like to wipe the fucking computer with her goddamn nasty ass old face. Well, dude, that bitch has been crooked since the beginning. Everything about her. When you look up her real history, that bitch is crooked.
It is.
Well, here's what I'm hoping. Well, here's what I'm hoping. This would be...
people.
Now, this...
Don't you think it's about time for a woman president? No!
I ultimately don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, fucking male, female. If you can do the job,
yeah. If
you are qualified and you agree with what I agree on, and I like what you say, and I like what you're about, and I like your fucking history, and I, with my best judgment, feel that you are a good person.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even necessarily have to be that great of a person, as long as I know you're not a fucking complete piece of shit.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
She is a piece of shit. Sorry. I'll put that on record. She's a piece of shit.
But
piece of shit.
She's not even fucking... Like, she has a very strayed relationship with the truth.
Wow.
A very strayed relationship with the truth.
Can you be any more obtuse with that statement? Strained relationship with the truth. That bitch, that is a little...
strayed, not strayed. She's completely away from the fucking... She's strayed away from that relationship. This is like on The Sims when someone's like your negative 100 enemy. That's how she is with the truth.
Yeah.
Like if Hillary Clinton was to start a Sims game and name someone the truth, they would start at negative 100 in a relationship.
Exactly.
That's how much of a fucking liar.
Look in the dictionary under lying cunt.
Dude.
Lying cunt.
Just lying cunt, liar, fuckface, and it's Hillary Clinton all 3 times.
Yeah.
Lesbian, allegedly, is in quotation marks.
And I personally, I don't give a shit about that.
Marks.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. I'm just concerned about things that she's been involved with all the way back.
Before Watergate.
I want to know about the Arkancides. I want to know about the fucking cocaine being flown into goddamn Arkansas.
Cocaine.
I want to know about Vince Foster. There's a biggie. All this shit, dude. This is my dream. That if that bitch, oh please, God, let that bitch end up wearing fucking orange. All right, but wouldn't you love to see the dominoes fall? If she goes down, the shit that would start to pop up and be able, well, this is proven, and just see the domino effect go all the way across the fucking country of all these corrupt motherfuckers.
Like her lawyers are just sitting by and like salivating, just waiting for her to be indicted. Yeah. Because of like how many other motherfuckers. No, like the Clintons would do this. I have no doubt in my mind. Like, fucking nice old man now, Bill Clinton.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Nice.
He's a fucking bastard Rockefeller.
Yeah. He's a bastard all the way back.
No. He's a bastard. By definition, a bastard Rockefeller. Look that little conspiracy theory up.
But if you the fucking nice old man now, quadruple bypass Bill Clinton thing, the gloves would come off. Because the Clintons, if they're gonna fucking get taken down, they're gonna take everybody down with them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like that's why her lawyers are
Shit
salivating.
Sticks.
Yeah, that's why I think that her lawyers are salivating. Cause like if she's gonna go to prison for this indictment, she's not gonna be the fucking only one. And I
hope the dominoes fall from one side of the country to the other.
And I fucking hope that Uma Weiner is one of them. Fucking Anthony Weiner's fucking scumbag of a wife who's just as big as a scumbag as what she is, but no, like, not everybody saw his cock or her cock on Twitter.
Yeah.
Calm down before I can, like, just let my words out.
Exactly. You're getting verklempt. You're getting fucking hung up. And...
Yeah. Like, yeah. I'm getting, like, Mark Levin the day they signed the Rand deal mad.
Yeah.
I want her entire fucking system. Everyone that is like related to her within any political circle to go to fucking prison.
Yeah.
Like,
I want them to rake these coals all the way to the fucking bottom.
And I'm gonna use a quote that I heard. I fucking hate liberals.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Like I know you can call them fucking stupid liberals, and call them fucking brain dead liberals.
Call them fucking communists, what they are.
You like I explained to Gleek last weekend, and I was like, there's fucking 2 separate kinds of Democrat. You have your New York slime and your Chicago fucking slime, and then you have your fucking California ignorant. all three of those types of liberals.
And then you have your working class. I don't actually look into anything, but all I know is that...
So I guess a third kind.
Yeah, you have the working man bullshit.
I heard it called monkey paw Democrat.
Monkey paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it's still like a carryover from the old days of being Democrats, where they're still kind of racist, but they want everyone to like be happy and taken care of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what Lyndon B. Johnson was.
Gotcha.
Fucking spoilers there. We're going to have them N-words voting for us for the next 200 years. Look up that little fucking quote.
Yeah.
But there's something that I saw the other day that made complete and utter fucking total sense. If the Democrats are the ones to be helping black people fight the man, then why do fucking black people still live in the ghetto?
Guys. The last thing you want is to have your voting block to suddenly be empowered. If your voting block is fucking dependent upon you, you want to keep that dependence. You don't want to raise them up. Dude, they might fucking... you might want... If they raise up, they might wake the fuck up to how much of a fucking crook you are. And then where the hell is your votes? You know?
In the toilet.
Yeah. And now you're not selling votes in the fucking Senate. You're selling cars back in Des Moines. I mean, they don't want that shit.
The idea... I heard this woman say it, and I told you earlier. A woman called in Rush, and she was saying that her friend was making the t-shirts that say liberalism is what intelligence looks like to stupid people.
Mm-hmm.
These people are really willingly ignorant.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, they are. But
they're willingly ignorant, and then the people that are intelligent enough to see the ignorance are the ones that are taking advantage of.
Yeah. Yeah. But while we're on this subject, though, I've said it before, I'll say it again. As much as I can't stand liberals, there is a block of conservatives that I hate just as much.
Yeah.
And it is the honest to God, I'm sorry, the fucking Bible thumping, Jesus freak, we can't have science, there's no evolution, that fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Now, I understand where they're coming from, that they want tradition because that's what works and all that.
But even tradition has to move forward.
Exactly. It's like, you motherfuckers need to come out of the dark ages and give up your fucking...
The way that I try to explain, like, that shit to them, like how fucking dumbasses want change for the sake of change, you have to then explain to the ultra-conservatives is like...
Things do change.
Some things do change, and it has to be rock-solid evidence that does make these things change.
Yeah.
I mean, the world spins for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Right? It's because you have to move fucking forward. You can't just, like, no matter how good it was in the good old days.
Yeah. Shit changes. The world changes.
Yeah. There is some shit that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You can't always be in charge of everything that happens, and sometimes the things that you're rooted in deep within your beliefs are sometimes fucking turned over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why I tried to explain to people, and I was like, let your opinions be more like a stomach lining than fucking a concrete block.
Yeah.
Because that shit's going to eventually turn over.
Yeah.
It's like you keep the good parts that are there that are still working, that still fucking work.
Keep renewing that effort into it instead of being wore away over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how is it the Chinese said about, that you have to kind of give a little with the wind?
Yeah.
Like a blade of grass. You can't be the fucking strong tree. Eventually the strong tree gets toppled. Because it's resistant. It's resistant to fucking change. And then finally the change is too fucking strong for it. But, like I said, there's two sides of that drive me fucking batty. Because in my mind, they're just as ignorant as each other.
Yeah.
But
one of them is more dangerously ignorant than the other.
Mm-hmm. Yes and no.
All
right, if some of these religious fucks, some of these fucking wackadoo Christian types, okay?
Yeah.
Dude, they would install, if they could, their own
Christian Sharia law.
Yeah, a Christian Sharia. They would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. But I think they're far less likely to do so than...
That's because there's not a lot of support for that shit.
Yeah, but they are less likely to do so than fucking Democrats being like, oh, yeah, you want to bring your Muslims over here and you want to... We'll go ahead and we'll integrate you into your society.
Their shit is very structured.
Yeah.
And how can I put it? The liberal types is more emotional, free form.
Yeah, but if I'm just gonna fucking say this outright because I'm not afraid to be beheaded. Fucking Islam is a cancer.
It is. All religion ultimately is a cancer.
Islam even more so.
Yeah.
I read a story last week from the New York Crimes. It was ISIS fighters. Okay. But it was a 12-year-old girl who they said you could take, an adult male could pretty much wrap her hands around her waist. Okay. She was tied up and bound.
Okay.
This ISIS fighter then prayed before to Allah, raped her, whispered in her ear that raping her was bringing her closer to Allah, got off her and proceeded to kneel and rape again. Like kneel and pray again, not kneel and rape.
Yeah. He didn't marry her?
No. She was of a different sect of Islam.
He couldn't marry her.
Yeah. So he went on to explain that wasn't a sin for him because she wasn't Islamic enough. She wasn't the right thing of Islam.
Gotcha.
And it was this fucking 12-year-old.
That'd be like a Catholic raping somebody and saying, I did it because you're Methodist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fucking 9 months before they escaped.
9 months?
Multiple times a day.
Jesus, fuck.
And then there are people that are like, oh, we have to accept all cultures and religions. Fuck no, I do. Fuck no, I do. No!
I'm not accepting some fucking 12-year-old kid raping motherfucker.
Well, yeah, the fucking founder of Islam goddamn married a 9-year-old and then proceeded to have her give him the pleasure of the thighs, which you can fucking look up.
Yeah.
And people want to say Islam is a religion of peace. The fuck it is!
Well,
it
says right in their book that to be a good Muslim,
you have to go out and fucking kill.
Yeah, you have to spread Islam by the sword.
The thing about Islam is they want to talk about the Quran and shit. All right, the Quran is linear. All right, it's written by fucking Muhammad front to back. So the shit that he says at the beginning, where he was like, yeah, fucking Jews, fine, let them fucking do it their own thing. But he says near the end, kill the fucking Jews.
Yeah.
He means kills the fucking Jews. Not, the fucking Jews are fine.
Changed his mind. He changed his mind in the meantime.
This is a religion of a bunch of fucking tribalists out in the middle of the desert that love to slaughter each other for thousands of years.
Yeah.
And this was a way that one fucking ruling, conquering person who may not existed. Let's fucking put that out there. We don't know if fucking Muhammad was a real person. Fucking tried to unite a people.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and fucking rape, murder, and pillage fucking everybody and sell women into sex slavery.
Okay. Oh, all right. I agree with everything you're saying there. But once again, we've got to consider the rest of it. Other religions are just as fucked up. The Christians, they want to talk about it's the religion of peace and, peaceful, and I understand what they're getting at. All right.
Oh yeah, until you read. Well, Christians like to read the first part of the Bible.
Yeah.
I mean the second part of the Bible, not the fucking first part of the Bible.
Yeah.
I'll say that fucking outright.
Yeah. Yeah, they like God light.
Yeah. But in the Quran, okay, it says that when Jesus comes back, he will come back beheading Christians because they didn't decide to convert to Islam.
Yeah.
What a fucking wackadoo story. I thought that shit about the 7-headed serpent and
Well, you
pretty much have Desert Gandhi with Jesus, okay?
Uh-huh.
You have Desert fucking Gandhi.
Have you ever considered that maybe Muhammad was a Joseph Smith of his fucking time?
Yeah, like no one should ever fucking listen to him except for a bunch of people that went out to the fucking desert. Hey, fucking similar shit happened!
He was pulling shit literally. He's pulling it out of the hat. You know, you ever thought where that fucking saying come from?
Well, it came from Muhammad pulling bacon strips out of his ass.
Well, speaking of which, look it up. Did you know that they actually released a picture of the quote seer stone? It's a fucking rock, man.
That thing that's in the big fucking black cube.
No. I'm talking about the Mormon bullshit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
the seer stone.
Oh, okay.
They released a picture of what it's supposed to be. It's like a fucking tiger onyx or something.
Uh-huh.
It's a fucking goddamn common ass fucking rock.
But because a 14-year-old found it in fucking Missouri or New Jersey.
Yeah, some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, because 14-year-olds. They always write the best religious texts.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, the
space alien fucking rape cocks. Fuck.
Well, what I was getting at though about Christians, about the whole peaceful thing. All right, they can say what they want about peaceful Jesus and all that bullshit. I remember very plainly in my fucking Bible when I was a little fucking kid, and it fucking pissed me off. How in the hell did this son of a bitch be peaceful if he picked up a scourge and whipped people?
Oh, I mean to get the Jews out of the market?
Yeah, the money changers.
Yeah.
Now, he's supposed to be super fucking peaceful. But you mean to tell me that there was at least one instance where he whooped some ass? Dude, you know what a fucking scourge is? It's a goddamn whip with barbs in it.
Dude, he was fucking... Dude...
He was laying about. It talked about him upturning the tables. Now, I understand he's pissed off. You go into a church, and here's a bunch of goddamn...
Hold on a second.
You go in there, and here's a bunch of fucking people dealing with money?
I'm about to make an argument for Jesus, and you cannot fucking... Alright, this will probably be the only time on the show. Patrick Swayze was a nice dude, right?
I guess.
How many ass whoopings did he lay in Roadhouse? Maybe Jesus was the Patrick Swayze. Because, Patrick Swayze made fucking Dirty Dancing. And he did that through peace and love and tolerance, right?
There was an underage girl in Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. There may or may not have been a Mary Magdalene underage girl, too, in the Bible.
Oh, my God. I just got this image in my head of Jesus.
Patrick Swayze is Jesus.
Of Jesus wrapped around fucking one of the disciples.
And,
all right,
and
they're making a clay
ghost.
pot.
Holy fuck.
Oh, my love, my darling.
Oh, I'm so glad we're not Catholic, because this would go, directly in the book of, the Pope would listen and be like, ah, fuck. And then,
oh, the Pope.
The Pope would listen and he'd just be like, ah, fuck, we got to put this down into blasphemy laws. There's a big-ass book.
There's another communist.
Yeah. Fucking Donald Trump says, I hope the Pope, he knew he was dropping some sick rhymes. Donald J. Trump, I hope the Pope knows that ISIS wants to kill him. I was like, put that over a dope beat there, Donald J. Fuck me.
Yeah.
What fucking interesting and topsy-turvy times that we live in.
Roadhouse. Well, speaking of Patrick Swayze Jesus, and that whole movie Ghost, just to change subject just for a second, and maybe to get a little sad. Let's get sad.
Instead of getting really fucking frustrated.
Yeah.
Because I think for the past, at least 20 minutes, I've
just ranted and raved.
Been trying to fucking contain myself.
I'm going to have to be honest. I have never seen the movie Ghost. I have refused to watch the movie Ghost for fucking years.
I haven't seen the movie Ghost.
You ain't, I mean...
No, yeah, I've seen the movie Ghost.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I haven't seen it.
Ghost Dad?
I'm not going to tell the whole story. I'm just going to say years ago, Gleek got his heart broken. Severely, badly broken. Okay?
Aww.
Yes. And the chick, it was mutual heartbreak. Okay? She tells me later that she was literally, her mother made her go out with a guy. And he took her to see the movie Ghost.
Huh.
Yeah. This was when it's in the theater, right? And told me how that she didn't want to be there with him seeing it, want to be there with me. Okay. I'm not watching this fucking movie.
Yeah.
All right. Years later, it wasn't many, it was 3-4 years later, I had to go to the hospital, all right, for my fucking heart. I'm down in Memphis. I'm going to be there for like a fucking week, okay? And it was back when I was having seizures and shit, and which, you know, occasionally I still had a couple.
Yeah.
You know,
You just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, had no idea then. And I'm sitting there waiting. The next day I got to go in the hospital. So that night I'm staying in a hotel. And I know this sounds ridiculous. I turned on the television, and it was the fucking scene from Ghost with the pottery wheel. All right? I saw it, about 10 seconds of it, and that song was playing. I clicked that motherfucker off. And that was like, that doubled it up. Doubled it up for me. I am never watching this goddamn movie. I will not watch that fucking movie.
So Generation Gapper sits, Lunchbox and Cleve sit down and watch fucking Ghost.
No. Not a chance in fuck. You want to see a miserable, pissed off Gleek? Make me watch that fucking movie. That would open up. That would be
It's such a weird can of worms, like all at once.
You have no idea. I would just. There would be so much fucking negative bile come up. Which someday I'm going to tell the story of how and what happened back then.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the saddest goddamn episode you've ever heard in your life. But for me to dip into that barrel deep, actually, I think I would have to clip off a piece of my soul. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go to a weird place.
Just dig deep past the fucking scar.
Yeah.
Just dig past the scar tissue and get down there into the diseased heart.
We did some digging in the butter churn last time, so I don't think we're too ready for a dig deep kind of fucking episode again.
Well, I come damn close this week from emailing you a picture of a chick.
A hot Amish girl?
This woman dressed up as an Amish chick. She had the old-fashioned ruffled bloomers and shit. And yeah. Had the hood on and all that bullshit.
I can imagine somewhere in the future we're just going to have a t-shirt that's an outline of just like a hot Amish chick.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've got it. It's a hot Amish chick, and she's kind of bent over because she's churning the butter.
Just got fucking cleavage everywhere,
and this the Gump Ape, and he's like looking out of the bushes, kind of diddling himself at the same time.
see, I don't want to leave all that shit out and just have her the hot chick churning the butter.
No, it's got to have the Gump Ape.
The Gump Ape is gonna have quite the line of shit on his own, because I'm a thorough fan of the Gump Ape. And every single time, I see, shit on YouTube or shit on Netflix about Bigfoot, I'm like, fuck yeah, Gump Ape. All from a fucking slip of the tongue the first episode.
Yep.
Fucking drunken slip of the tongue being like, hey, the Gump Ape. I mean, the Swamp Ape? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I could almost see that t-shirt in my head. Like I said, the hot Amish girl with her ass stuck out.
Churn some fucking butter with some cleavage. Mm-hmm. Some hot cleavage. The girls would be out.
Yeah.
For a wagon ride.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Lord.
Thing B could be the Gump Ape and Dilbert the Pickle, and they're both peeping through the bushes.
I talked to
should be our Princess Peach. Talking about the Amish girl.
I'm sorry, but your princess is in another barn.
Oh, damn it.
Fuck!
So one of these days, man, we're going to be able to make some excellent cartoons.
Or it'd be like us being Mario and Luigi, me the short, fat fucking plumber. You the tall one.
That'd be Luigi, yeah. What was his fucking name? What is that guy's name? I can't remember it.
I keep wanting to say Mario Lopez, but I know that's wrong.
Mario Lopez. It's Cheech Marin as Luigi.
Hey! We got Snapping Turtle, we got Smooth Turtle, we got Little Chestnut looking thing.
Oh my god.
You like that pussy? Well, it's in another castle, let's say.
Yeah. Dude, I watched that movie. It's been about...
From Dusk Till Dawn?
No.
Oh. No, that was shit.
I watched the Mario movie about a month and a half ago.
Dude, why?
I don't know. It's fucking awful, man.
Were you at least showing your nephew?
He watched it one time and thought it was absolutely fucking, like, horrendous. I mean... he
has taste.
Exactly. He was watching... He's like, this has nothing to do with it. It's been a few years back I showed it to him.
Shit. Dude, there's been like quite a bit. I've been watching I've been debating on whether or not I should watch it again. Because the last time I watched it, I think I was like fucking 8 or 9.
It's almost painful.
Dude, it fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even one of those that has like any redeeming qualities of it. And the only reason why Nintendo let it happen is because like they wanted to do like a movie of like just any fucking Nintendo franchise.
Yeah.
Like they were like, well,
wouldn't a Metroid movie been good? Or
no?
You don't think a Metroid movie couldn't be good?
No.
Why?
It's a video game movie. It has to suck ass.
Not necessarily. I mean,
well, all right. If they go back and they do the World of Warcraft movie, good. By just making it about the lore.
Yeah.
So I could be the
They're
only...
not going to do that. You know that.
Well...
They're not going to do that.
Well, if they go back and they open up the Dark Portal...
I mean, if they did...
With Archmaid Khadgar and...
did it have the quality of, like, Lord of the Rings, you know?
I would hope it would be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there could be some epic fucking battle scenes.
Well, dude, all right.
But what the fuck... Dude... What the fuck's going to be next? Are we going to get a fucking Warhammer movie? I mean, for real. Is this what... Maybe this is what the fuck we got to look forward to in the future.
Well, they made a movie about Clue.
That's actually a good movie. I swear to God, that's actually a decent fucking movie.
Well, because I think one actor fucking made it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Mr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
Him running, I love the scene where he's running down through the fucking, and he's like running, and Mr. So-and-so then took the hammer or whatever, the lead pipe or whatever.
Yeah, at the end of the movie.
Yeah, and run,
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. It's just, you know how he is over the fucking top in his acting.
Not as bad as Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. God.
So, I got into a conversation about Batman movies.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
And this is pretty much going to be, I think, like
picking at this scab again.
Yeah. Because growing up, dude, I loved Batman.
Yeah.
The animated series.
I grew up with the campy shit. The old campy shit. It was alright.
But I was asked what was my favorite of the Nolan films.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the third one the best. And they're like, you don't like the one with the Joker the best? I'm like, I've already seen the best Joker.
Mm-hmm.
1989, Tim Burton, Jack Nicholson Joker.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, well, Joker's good. It was a fucking actual kind of nerdy subject that didn't result in fucking bastards going at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Because I would fucking stomp them on all fucking knowledge into the goddamn ground and start to bring up DC's darker side where fucking Green Lantern was a racist and Bucky was a heroin addict, and Green Arrow is a goddamn child beater, and but there was no quick little subject for Nolan films and fucking hating shit. But going back to the World of Warcraft movie, I have not watched any previews of it yet. But I think what I understand what they're going to try to do is from the first Warcraft game, they're going to make it to where this character named Gul'dan is going to open up the Dark Portal, and like all of the orcs are going to invade Azeroth.
All right.
And I think they're really going to fucking draw into just that point. Because to try to do a movie over anything that happened after Warcraft 3 would be extremely fucking hard to do unless you have like a main group of characters, because like all of, like it's just MMORPG shit.
Yeah. Like, how do you have a cast of millions of players that there's accurately represented by, You're basically remaking the D&D movie. Yeah. 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 It would be fucking shitty if they try to do it of anything that happened after Warcraft 3. So if they decided to carry on, say just a group of movies, and do it up to Warcraft 3, like everything that happens with the Frozen Throne and Arthas and shit, it would not have a definite ending. And it would piss every fucking body off. But you know what they're going to do, all right? Dude, they're trying to, quote, build a train, okay? They want a series of movies. Everybody wants bullshit like Marvel's got, where they can have 400 fucking stories all attached to the same goddamn engine. It's dragging them down the fucking track to Moneyville. Yeah. You know that's going to happen. Well, right? at least they have enough material to work with for at least like 3 movies and a couple of prequels. Well, here's the thing. I think they're going to... Yeah, there's a lot of fans of Warcraft. Well, yeah, there's a lot of friends of Warcraft. They don't have the fan base. They don't have the knowledge base that Marvel and DC have. They don't. They do not. I'm not gonna say people, they don't have the fan base. No, but the younger people will understand it. But you get older folks. You make a Batman movie. You make a Superman movie. Oh yeah, you 70-year-old grandma can go to this thing and go, oh yeah, Superman. Oh yeah. Yeah. I completely see where you're coming from there. But as far as IPs go, and the way that I Dave Meltzer and I, lore-wise, he doesn't know it yet. I'm the only one that knows this relationship happens. Okay. We have a very love-hate relationship with the way that he takes lore. At least I do with him, the guy that writes the shit for Warcraft. The way that the IP can be seen, and the way that I really think that they'll take it, is to have like this origin. Like, all right, people, how many people read The Lord of the Rings that went and saw The Lord of the Rings first time out? I can imagine it was a lot less than what a lot of people thought. Yeah, but I have to admit, I was one of those nerds. Me too. But that was almost wanting to stand up in the theater and go, "Where the fuck is Tom Bombadil? Yeah, where's this fucking main character at?" Yeah, but there were a ton of people that had absolutely no knowledge of The Lord of the Rings that went to go watch The Lord of the Rings and fucking loved it. Yeah, I can imagine with fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, how many people didn't know that was a thing? Yeah, and then went to go and see it. So like, to the argument of like, oh well, it's not this well known of a thing. I mean, at one time you had 12 million players worldwide. Well, yeah, but there's how many billions of people worldwide? Yeah, there's like 7 billion people worldwide. That's still a drop in the bucket. Oh yeah, that's still a drop in the bucket. But dude, I think if you were to reach such a wide audience with this movie, it would be seen by most as just like a fucking straight fantasy action flick. Yeah. All right. But at the same time, you could probably go to the backside of Botswana and ask the guy, hey man, what's the story behind Clark Kent and Superman? Where'd he come from? Yeah, and it would translate out. Of course, he'd come from Krypton.
Yeah.
But if you go, let's say that you go and ask the random jackass on the street, hey, who was the Lich King and what was his importance? Where did he come from? What was that story?
What? Who? Yeah.
Yeah. Most people ain't gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
But yeah, let's go back 3 years ago and be like, oh yeah, who's Rocket Raccoon?
True. I see your point, but yeah.
I mean, probably the fan base for Guardians of the Galaxy,
the Rocket Raccoon,
was way less than the fan base for World of Warcraft.
But at the same time, they'd already primed the pump. That pump was already primed. People just saw, oh, it's a Marvel movie.
Oh, this is an Activision movie.
Okay. That doesn't
mean anything to you.
No, to me it doesn't ring the same bell as loud as saying Marvel.
Well, Activision are the same assholes that publish Call of Duty.
Yeah. I understand that. I understand, people would go and see it just because of that name.
Yeah.
But I don't think it doesn't have the long-term thing like Marvel does or DC or I'm willing to say though, a Warhammer movie, they're probably going to make fucking buckets of money. I mean, seriously,
dude,
these guys are going to be wiping their ass $100 bills, and
I don't know. Like with Warhammer, it's how do you?
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be even lower down on the list.
Yeah, because.
But you see my point, though. I mean, what's next?
Honestly, dude, I didn't even know that Warhammer was a thing until probably 2006.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'd been...
I was fucking laughing at Warhammer back in fucking 94, 95, 96.
Yeah. So over 10 years before I even knew what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
All of them references that I saw on the internet just went completely the fuck over my head.
Yeah, for the Emperor.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
So...
Play some D&D, you fucking douchebag.
I can imagine there'll be quite a few people that are going to go into this and be like, well, I don't know who Khadgar is. I don't know who Dorotan is.
I don't fucking know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking clue.
I can just name off names.
You're just stringing syllables together. That's all you're doing.
You're just fucking making grunting noises.
Exactly.
Like even though you've played the first fucking Warcraft games
for 5 minutes.
Yeah, for 5 minutes and didn't get into the lore.
So
we don't know the burning of Stormwind.
No, I run around and hit rabbits in the head.
Well, no, I'm talking
minutes.
about the first the RTS games.
The old DOS bullshit. The old original games for it.
Well, the first one I think was DOS. The second one was 95, 98.
I think I might have played that shit for maybe 10 minutes and said, eh.
So you don't even know about the Calling of Stratholme? Come on.
I don't know about none of that. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, dude. My interest in Warhammer...
Warhammer.
Warcraft. It's just, I've never had an interest. I mean, yeah, I've watched it. I understand why people have fun, but... Meh. This movie... No, I'm not going to go sit my ass in the theater.
I'm going to watch it.
And to be honest,
because I want to see shit about Sargeras and you're just I don't know who these people are. You you can name, you can probably go off and name deep lore characters from Dungeons and Dragons that would be able to name their Warcraft universe counterpart.
Yeah. Which has always pissed me off.
Yeah.
The way that they ripped off D&D and...
Well...
They made an homage.
Yeah. Darrow elves then became night elves, and Mr. T was a night elf mohawk. You talk about Mr. T lacking the programming skills, be able to hack the game, make him a night elf mohawk. That commercial, as well as the South Park episode where they had the World of Warcraft, got me into playing World of Warcraft.
Really?
No shit.
Oh my god.
And my first character was a night elf mohawk. I made me a night elf warrior.
Some asshole somebody saw that commercial, and as that fucking commercial was playing, he's actually looking at the character creator at that moment.
And back then, you couldn't give a mohawk to a night elf.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? But I guarantee you, he was like, my character's named Mr. T.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, as soon as he saw it.
Like as soon as like people saw the 4th expansion, which was Mist of Pandaria, you don't want to know how many people name their character Poe, or like reserve the name Poe to be able to name their character that.
Yeah.
Just so it's like, I'm having a monk, I'm going to name him Poe, and he's going to be a panda. And I was like, fuck you, I've wanted pandas since the beginning of this fucking game. Because I played Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, and had the Brewmaster as my fucking hired on minion.
How many times have I made the joke to you? Every time I see you playing that shit, I was like,
you are that panda.
Yeah, I've always made a joke to you. I was like, oh, you had the noodle dream.
I did. I did have the noodle dream. And the funny thing is my panda, he was high enough in cooking skill, he still is high enough in cooking skill, to whip out a noodle cart and proceed to sell everybody noodles. So everyone could have noodle dream.
Now, see, if I was able to program part of that, there would be at some point you're gonna find a fucking noodle shack run by a duck. I would do it just even if you can't interact with it, just because.
I'm trying to think.
Well, with fucking Warcraft, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm trying to because I'm trying to think of Taolong Village. Holy fuck, I actually remember the names of the places. Which is beyond regular nerddom.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so once again, you're stringing syllables together.
Yeah, you're like, fucking Taolong, is that in China? And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I would like to tell
I have the same kind of knowledge for the Forgotten Realms, though.
Yeah.
I can remember Forgotten Realms shit from way the hell back.
And that seemed even nerdier than that shit. But I do have, and I've told you this story, I think it was a couple weekends back, but I'll go ahead and I'll tell it here. I used to be in a guild to where we had a lot of fun. And we used to have initiation for the people that were going to be raiding with us, you know, the people that were going to actually do content and get a lot of gear. So what we would do is whenever they were about to become a main roster raiding person, we would make them strip naked
and masturbate furiously.
Well, the masturbating furiously part came later, but we made them strip naked.
And you saw those hot little gnomish women.
Oh, we saw the hot goblin women because we were horde. But
goblin women,
green skins.
Yeah, I think I've seen them bitches.
Ugh.
We got them living around here.
Ugh.
Fucking goblin women.
Ugh. But we would make the new guy strip naked, and all of us that were going to take him out, it was normally about 4 or 5 of us, we all got on our yaks. And we walked them from the Shrine of 2 Moons all the way out to the base of this mountain where they sold yaks.
The only reason I know this stuff is because you showed it to me.
Yeah, I showed you the whole trail that we went down. We took them to that place, and if they like were starting to get attacked by mobs and shit, we would get the fucking bad guys off them because they didn't have any gear on. And at the end of the walk, we would buy them a yak, which it was probably like 4,000 gold, and we had gold out of the ass at this point, and it didn't really fucking matter.
Wasn't that very Elvis of you? Buy him a car.
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing. And then we proceeded to all ride our yaks up to the top of the highest mountain in the game, which is Mount Everest. And then we like stripped off all of our armor or wore like funny clothes and shit and beat the fucking hell out of each other. During gay. But during one of these events, a guy who I still play with.
Oh, you play with him?
Yeah, we play with each other.
You play with him a lot?
Not as much as what we used to.
You strip naked and ride around on your yaks together?
We do, but they're furry yaks. But anyway, there was this thing that warriors learned called heroic leap. And if you were to jump, it would allow you to do like a double jump. Well, we were both at the very top of this mountain, my fat panda ass was sitting up there scratching his belly, and he's an orc.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was an orc in a pirate costume.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to be an orc in a pirate costume. I'm just going to be a fat ass panda without a shirt on. And he was like, I'm going to show you this thing, and it's going to be really fucking cool. So he jumps off the very peak of Mount Everest, off this fucking sheer cliff face, and then there's like a little, like fucking little thing, like a little ledge that you get back up on, and you can walk right back up because it kind of leads on to the main path.
Yeah.
Well, he was like, I'm going to fall off here and I'm going to heroic leap back up to this ledge. He jumps. The heroic leap then hits the side of this ledge. Or pretty much face plants the side of this ledge and falls the rest of the way down. Instant death. I am laughing till I cry. Dude is laughing, and in between, like, snorts and just fucking outbursts. It's like, come resurrect me, god damn it!
So you gotta jump off with him, or?
Well, no, I just rode my fucking dragon down. I was gonna be a fucking dumbass and jump.
I'd have been the one that said, no, fuck it, walk.
I fucking went down there, resurrected him, and he was like, alright, I want to try this again. Could not land it to save his fucking life.
Kept dying and
just
dying.
Kept dying over and over again. It was the funniest shit. I legitimately cried. It was how hard I was laughing. Like I was almost to the point of like just laying my head down on my keyboard and just saying, fuck it, I'm done.
Just wish you'd use something like Fraps to fucking record all of it.
I wish I would have just had that first leap.
Yeah.
If it is of anything, I wish I would just had that first leap. And just the initial like, oh fuck,
and that's where you superimpose fucking wahoo, fucking Goofy falling, or the Wilhelm scream.
Dude, it was so fucking great.
Well, yeah, I can see why you enjoy that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna bust on it. You enjoy it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Just get back to the movie thing. I just don't see where it's got the fan base. I just don't.
See, to me, it's not going to be a thing about fan base. I think
the name alone will sell it.
I think the name alone, and I think they're going to make some really good trailers.
Oh yeah. This is going to be fucking eye candy, and you know it.
Yeah, I think it might be an all CGI movie.
It probably would have to be, wouldn't it? I mean, goddamn, just half the fucking characters aren't even human.
Well, yeah, because orcs,
all the creatures.
But I don't know. They made really good practical effects with the orcs in
Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah.
But yet again, these are green skinned.
They were also, for the big battle scenes, kind of in the distance and shit too.
Yeah. There might have been quite a bit of rubber latex that broke.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Hell, nothing surprises me, though, when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
I mean, they will make a movie goddamn near on anything nowadays. I mean, Pixels is an example.
Battleship,
yes. And like I mentioned to you earlier before we started recording, dude, they've pretty much acknowledged they're going to make Beetlejuice 2. And I can't help but wonder, I swear to God, I got to know, is it going to be Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian? That fucking movie that's been rumored for years, is what the sequel to Beetlejuice was supposed to be. I'm kind of fascinated by the idea, but at the same time, I don't want to see that shit.
No, I don't want to see it with the original actor.
Mm-mm.
Well, no, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like when they should have made a sequel, like Mask.
Yeah. What?
The Mask. Or
The Mask, okay.
Yeah, not the...
I was thinking, they made a goddamn sequel to the Cher movie Mask? Oh my God.
I thought you were thinking about the Transformers knockoff Mask.
I'm thinking that the swollen-headed kid, does he come back as a Force ghost or something?
God. Rocky Dennis?
Oh, yeah. I thought that's what you was talking about. I was like, Please, Jesus, no.
They should really remake that movie.
Please, Swayze Jesus.
Swayze Jesus. Well, looks like we have a new meme.
Yep.
Swayze Jesus.
That's right. That's who the Gump Ape prays to. Sweet Swayze Jesus.
Christ, we are going off the goddamn rails here.
Oh, well, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's all right. We're finally recording it on a Saturday.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? How long has it been since we actually recorded on a Saturday?
I don't fucking know.
I don't either.
I don't fucking know.
We're always doing it like last fucking minute on Sunday night. You know?
I'm tired as fucking shit.
Which, yeah, dude, you could goddamn near make a drinking game out of the times you yawn. I'm not fucking joking. And I know it's because you're actually tired.
Yeah.
But it fucks with me, especially when I'm editing. Because I'm like, am I boring this motherfucker to death?
It's not me being bored. I'm legitimately tired.
Mm-hmm.
I've been up. I've had to do some shit today to get ready for the work week. I'm a little bit pissy because I have to go to work tomorrow.
You've already got a case of the Mondays and it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the case. Sundays. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That happens to me though when I'm, like editing. It's like, oh, fuck. Is this so much pissed off or bored or what? It's like sighing. There's another one. There's yet another drinking game. Every time you go, it's more often than you think.
There's quite a few subjects that we get into talking about where, like, I have all of this build up, but I have to
restrain thyself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, believe me, there's a few I'd love to just go off the fucking deep end.
The tinfoil hattery!
Oh, woo! Yeah. Damn.
I think it's about time we wrap this one up.
You think so?
Yeah, we've gone 100 minutes.
Ooh.
We have to keep it down for our audience. So they're short attention spans.
What little of it there is.
That's why no one downloads the 4-hour episodes we did at the beginning.
I'm sure some guy was looking at it and going, I'm not fucking listening to all this shit.
8 gigs for one podcast.
These two hack frauds, are you fucking nuts?
What shit could they have to talk about for 4 hours? Neither one of them have a life. Alright, folks. Well, this has been another fine Picklestick production of the Generation Gap podcast. I have been Lunchbox.
I'm Gleek.
And we'll see you later, guys.
Sweet Swayze Jesus.
You can reach the Generation Gap podcast on our Twitter page at PicklestickPod or shooting us an email at picklestickproductions@gmail.com.
You can also find us on Stitcher.